welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be doing my birthday haul. My birthday is on 1st of February, but I decided I would do a haul beforehand because I've already kind of shown you a majority of the things I've bought, and I didn't want this to be like a highly anticipated haul because you've already seen a majority of the things. Every year I do these haul videos where I just buy myself a bunch of stuff and then just show you guys what I got myself. But recently I've become the kind of person that doesn't do shopping like that anymore. I won't impulse buy as much as I used to, and I tend to think about my purchases a lot more because they're coming out of my own pocket. I'm trying to be more frugal when it comes to spending and more sensible. So this year I've been more sensible. In the 1 month run up to my birthday, I was looking at like certain items, and if I liked them, I just decided that this would be my birthday present to myself. Initially, I only planned on doing like one big spend, like on a Birkin or something, like a new Chanel bag. But then I always get carried away and I end up buying little things because I'm like, if I just do a haul video, the one item, I'm just like, oh, this is what I got for my birthday. I didn't think it'd be as interesting. So I did have to kind of give into the whole YouTube peer pressure, but at the same time, I did buy a bunch of really nice stuff that I do love, so I'm not complaining. And at the end of the day, I could always ask my mum to buy me a bag. I feel like the stuff that I got is a true reflection of who I'm becoming as a woman, and I'm so excited I've got these things in my life. I know a lot of people might not understand what I'm trying to say. If you look back into my older hauls, you'll notice that the stuff that I used to buy was just very frivolous purchases, which I just honestly did not need, but I felt I needed at the time. Stuff wasn't great, but now I feel like these are pieces which are really molding into my wardrobe very well as I grow as a woman. It feels weird to call myself a woman. I still feel like I'm a 17-year-old child. You know that weird age between 18 and 16 where you don't know if you're an adult or a child still? Yeah, that is me currently. Probably because I haven't grown since I'm 12, I still feel very young. And I'm also immature AF sometimes. So anyways, forget about that. I'm going to stop talking about my Aquarius tendencies and we're going to discuss one of my favorite purchases. I didn't actually get a chance to film an unboxing and proper video for this. If you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, you'll know that these are a recent purchase of mine which I was trying to hide. I tried really hard, but then ended up revealing in a lookbook. So these are the classic Hangisis, and I believe it's 90mm heel. I don't think that's 100. These are my first ever Manolos. I had to get a pair of Manolos before I was 25. Like, it's just a rite of passage as a woman. Okay, well, not everyone, but like I just felt I had to get them. It was important for me to have a classic elegant shoe. I do have lovely classic shoes, but nothing which is elegant yet a statement piece at the same time. So I decided I needed a pair of Manolos, and I went for a bold yellow choice because I don't own anything yellow and I wanted to be spontaneous. I wish I went for emerald green, but at the same time I'm really glad I went for yellow because it's a nice colour pop, and I do have a lot of navy in my wardrobe and I feel like yellow against navy, bit IKEA-ish vibes, but also amazing. These are a size 35.5, so they're quite small. I did try these on in a 36 and 36.5 before I actually decided on the 35.5. This is probably the best fit for me, and I am more or less a true 35.5 these days, even though at one point in my life I believed I was a 37. Though saying that, I do have lubes in size 37 which I can still wear. I feel like maybe the lube sizing has been altered slightly, unless my foot's weird. So yeah, these are my Manolos. I'm obsessed, and if you're looking for a classic pair of shoes to purchase, I would definitely recommend these, though breaking into them is not fun. I will be doing a review on these because a lot of people have asked me to. I'm still in the breaking in process. The first time I wore these, I ended up with several blisters on my feet, but that did not stop me from purchasing my second pair of Manolos. As you guys know, Elise initially purchased her first pair of Manolos a few years ago. If you haven't checked out that video, there is a video down below. It was part of, if I remember correctly, it was around the time of the Dubai Shopping Festival and we were both getting a bit crazy. And she decided she wanted to purchase her first pair of Manolos. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I ended up purchasing the exact same colour as her, but she actually bought a more special pair than I did. She purchased a pair with a silver, what do I call this? Like a silver emblem kind of thing. Whereas mine is like more of a gunmetal. And I have worn these, you've probably seen them around on my Insta story. They, again, were not fun to break into, but once you break into them, they look so elegant on. So we have the exact same pair of shoes, literally, almost. If you see my Instagram, actually, I'll insert the picture. Yeah. We have the same pair of shoes, except hers have like a silver thing and it's a different design. I think these are the more classic ones and those are maybe an older design, I'm not too sure. But I looked at them and I was like, oh wait, I thought they were exactly the same. And they weren't. She was also extremely upset that I decided to get the exact same color as her. She feels like I'm trying to imitate her style, which I'm not. I feel like she's just always been a more classic girl and her style's always been quite refined, whereas mine growing up, I went through a phase where I just wore like Givenchy t-shirts and like Rick Owens and just weird stuff. I went through my fair share of fashion phases to find myself, and now as I'm growing older, I'm trying to refine my style a lot more, and I will only wear Givenchy t-shirts to bed or to a club. I'm not really about that life anymore, but I will still happily wear grungy clothes. So yeah, these are my new Manolos, and I will also include these in the Manolo review because I needed to have a classic pair of flats that were not espadrilles or Chanel ballet flats or Gucci loafers with fur. So I felt like these Manolo flats are something really elegant that I can just put on with a pair of jeans and an oversized jumper and just look a bit more pulled together than with a pair of sneakers. So I really do love these, so I don't think they'll do so well in the rain. I am not sure if I'm going to be taking these to London with me, but we will have to see. So the next item is something you have all most definitely seen on my Instagram. It is my Saint Laurent shoes. Now, I could not wait to show you guys these shoes. I was over the moon when I saw these. Initially, I was not a fan. I thought they were really overpriced. And as I said, more recently, I've become a bit more stingy when it comes to spending because I have become the person that likes to spend more on like luxury accessories and designer clothes because those are things I'm actually wearing, and I don't like fast fashion anymore. So when it comes to spending on shoes and bags, I'm a bit more hesitant because I'm just thinking, is this something I'm really gonna need in my life? Because I look at my wall full of shoes and I just think there are so many of these beautiful pairs of shoes which I don't wear, but I do appreciate them as art, so that's why I'm not regretting any purchases or selling any of the shoes that I don't really wear. These are honestly, they are a work of art. Unfortunately, they broke the first time I wore them and they are ridiculously uncomfortable. I will be doing a review on these as well very soon, but they are the Saint Laurent Opium Sandals. Some people message me saying that the pumps are actually a lot more comfortable than the sandals because obviously this is a very thin strap over the toes and it's not great. But regardless, can we just appreciate this beautiful shoe? Like, what is this? This is stunning. This is so stunning. I remember my mum used to have a pair of earrings. Like they just dropped down. They were like the classic Saint Laurent earrings. I was very upset when they actually rebranded Yves Saint Laurent to Saint Laurent only. I was like, but I really like the YSL logo. It's so nice. So when they came out with this shoe, I was obsessed with it. I really liked it. And to be fair, I'm still obsessed with my arty ring. I can't lie. If I could find it and wear it right now, I still would wear that arty ring. It's just so cute. I remember when those massive rings came out, Elise and I were just dying to have every colour possible. Everybody wanted them. If I can, I'll probably buy a few more because I really like them. I thought they were cute. So these are the Opium Sandals, and these are about, I forgot to go through prices. Okay, well, I'll put the prices down below for everything. I think sometimes people don't like me mentioning prices, but other people do. I'm not trying to do it in like a snobby way. I'm just trying to just like highlight how much I spent on these items so you guys have an idea. So it's not like, oh, I spent this much, where initially, like when I used to make my videos, it was probably a bit more of that. I'm a different person now. Honestly, I am a different person to who I was. They're just cannot go over them. If you have £800 spare to splurge on a pair of shoes you'll probably just wear to dinner. These are just dinner shoes, and to be fair, I did just wear them to dinner when I felt the pain, but yeah, if you've got £800 to splurge on a pair of dinner shoes, then why not? I mean, I personally love dinner shoes. You just walk from your car to the restaurant and then just sit down the entire night, and whoever you're with will appreciate your footwear and the effort that you've put into wearing these painfully excruciating shoes. They look really good on. Can't lie, they look stunning on. Okay, so my next item is something from Louis Vuitton. I've been purchasing from Louis Vuitton a lot more frequently than I used to. I really love Louis Vuitton. Once I wore their trainers, like this one specific pair of trainers, I was in love. So first thing I got, this was actually going to be the giveaway present, but I decided I wanted to keep it for myself and give away the card holder instead. So this is something I really like and would use, but I haven't used it yet because I'm waiting for my new phone case to come with it. But it is in fact a Louis Vuitton phone ring, so that basically plops onto the back of my phone like so, and it can be used as a stand, so it comes out and you can twist it as well. So I was like, oh, that's amazing, because I'm always like on my phone like this, like I need to hold it, and if I'm not holding it, I'll most likely drop it. Fortunately, I've got this ridiculous case on it, so it hasn't dropped yet. The only issue with this is that it can only be used once. This is about £180, and Elise felt like it wasn't a really valuable kind of present to give as a giveaway, so I decided I would just keep this myself. And I'm probably going to put this on like either a marble phone case, or I initially wanted like an all gold phone case, but I was like, what if the gold does not match this gold, or what if it looks really tacky? Because that's something I used to do when I was younger. I used to have like an all solid gold iPhone 5. I was just really tacky. I'm still considering it, but not so much anymore. I'm trying to be a mature adult, so let's see. I have seen a few cool iPhone cases, but I just don't like iPhone cases which have branding on them. Like there's some really nice designs, like you'll see a really nice marble iPhone case, but then you'll see like the company's branding on it. You're just like, I don't want your branding on my phone. Next thing I bought, because recently I have been into accessorizing a lot more. As you can see, my collection of necklaces, I'm wearing earrings, and my rings, it's all growing, and these are more or less like mini presents to myself, but I really believe it is important to invest in accessories, because accessories are timeless and they're pieces you can pass down. Maybe not these pieces so much, but diamonds for sure, gold for sure. Like I only wear real gold because, as bougie as it sounds, I am allergic to fake gold. Like I can't wear anything that isn't real gold in my ears because, okay, this is gonna sound gross, but it makes my ears go crusty. Like it's a real condition, okay? Like I just cannot wear fake gold. Or like if I wear like fake silver, like my neck will go green, or like my whatever I'm wearing, if it's fake, it'll just go green. Chanel jewelry, like unless it's the fine jewelry, it's not really worth it because it just breaks so easily. I purchased actually something I wanted to show you guys, but it broke. It was a Chanel necklace and I wore it as a belt and it broke. I wasn't even moving around that much. It wasn't even that tight. Like I didn't go and it just snapped. It was just, that was like quite expensive. For £1,000 you're spending on like something which is like faux pearl. Not great, but at the end of the day it is Chanel. But then I did decide I would get myself a really nice necklace. I bought two necklaces at the same time. This one I haven't yet worn, but it is really special because, as I mentioned a million times in this video, I am an Aquarius and I'm born in February, so my birthstone is an amethyst. Therefore, I decided I would get something with purple detailing. So this is a Chanel necklace with amethyst detailing. This is not real amethyst. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the price would have been a lot higher. I love this. It's got like a double wrap on it. I like to wear it as like a belt. Oh my god, look like an old lady. It looked nice in the store. It obviously doesn't go with this outfit, but it's just a nice piece. Like Chanel jewelry is just, it's classic stuff which you just pick up and just wear, you know? It's something which is timeless and elegant, and it just looks nice like over a very simple jumper, like as a belt. What I love about their necklaces is that a majority of them can be doubled as belts. This is weird for me because growing up, when I was very young, like a toddler, I would love to accessorize. So my mum would say that I would literally never leave the house unless I had an entire set of jewelry on, whether it was like a plastic choker and a matching ring and earrings, or a massive collection of like bracelets. I would leave the house with so much jewelry on, and it was just a bit embarrassing, but at the same time really cute. Growing up, I then went through a phase when I was about 14, 15 where I went completely minimal. I just loved Rick Owens and Demula Meester, Helmut Lang, and I just didn't want to wear any jewelry. I just wore black and white and grey, and I was like, no, this is fashion. Then for my 16th birthday I got given this Cartier watch, and I was like, I was really spoiled. I did not appreciate that watch whatsoever. I still have it, I still wear it, but that kind of forced me to start accessorizing a bit more, because I was like, I look a bit boring with just a plain watch on my wrist. And then for my 21st I was given this tennis bracelet, which a lot of people ask me about. It is a diamond tennis bracelet, which was a gift from my dad. I love it, I don't ever take it off. And then I started wearing more necklaces. I got this necklace, which is solid gold Arabic necklace, and then I picked up, I stole this one from my mum. This is a diamond, a teardrop diamond. And then I purchased this one, which is the hand of Fatima with an evil eye on the inside, and it's got diamonds all over it. Then I was given these earrings from my dad. I never used to wear earrings. I used to hate wearing jewelry because my grandmother would always try dressing me up, and I just did not like it. Like, she thought I was a doll. Like, my sister and I were dolls, and she would just love to dress us up in like all this costume jewelry and these ridiculous outfits, and I just hated it. So every time I'd go to her, I'd try and make sure that my ears would close up, and I'd be like, oh sorry, I don't have ear holes anymore, like when I could actually voice my opinions. But now I really like wearing earrings. Like, I'll wear simple studs. Elisa used to do this a lot growing up, so now she thinks I've copied her. Chill out, babe, it's just a pair of studded earrings. I'm trying to like accessorize a bit more but not overdo it at the same time. So I like dainty little things, but I'm not trying to overdo it right now. So I feel like I've got enough jewelry on at the moment, but though I feel like this arm could do with a bit more bling. I'll put the Hermes DDC on, or like a click clack, and like, yeah, good to go. But I definitely want to get my hands on a Cartier bangle this year. That concludes everything that I bought for myself this year. Obviously it isn't a lot, it's not as much as I used to purchase myself, but these are items I've been buying over the past month to basically use in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't really done a lot of sit down fashion videos in a long time, and I feel like this is my favorite thing to do. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know what your favorite pieces were and what you would like for your next birthday. Subscribe for more videos. I will see you guys in my next video.